Hi guys, welcome to the new moon in Scorpio. Happy Mercury retrograde also. This is the second time I've been 15 minutes in and I realised, well, I thought I had pressed the play button, record button, but unfortunately I hadn't. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. So here we are, the new moon in Scorpio. I'm already in the energy. I'm already 15 minutes in the energy. This new moon is our internal truths. It is connected to Mercury retrograde, which is also in Scorpio. So this is a deep psychological truths that are being hidden in our psyche, our emotions. Mercury has some messages for you with this new moon. It's something that you need to see. You might have already seen this. This might come in externally or it might be internal. Scorpios are very private. It's your emotional world. This new moon is looking within, providing truths. These truths are a part of who you really are right now. Because especially this last year, you've shed, you've grown, you've healed. You've released a great deal. You've sacrificed things that hurt you to let go of, but you knew deep down inside that it felt right and you had to. This is because you have learned about your self-love, self-worth and self-value. You might not have all the answers and all the understanding to go with this bigger picture, but your internal compass is guiding you, and this is what it is asking you to trust. Mercury is in retrograde, and it's going back over the past. Again, it's in the sign of Scorpio, where this moon is, where the sun is residing. So it's a high influence, heavy scorpionic energy. Mercury may bring in insights, messages, truths. But you probably already sensed this. The past doesn't hurt you anymore. You've faced some big fears and you've transformed your heart. So anything that does come back from the past, you have an option to either release it, enjoy it, or transform it. The past can only disable you if you allow it. It's time to take back your power and leave the past behind. Now, with this energy reading, I'm going to pull cards from my Moonology deck and my tarot. Finish off with an intuitive whispers as a collective guidance. The questions I'm going to ask are, what is the energy of this new moon? What should we expect? The second question is, what messages, truths are coming in? Remember, with Scorpio being the deep, secretive, internal, this could be epiphanies. A sudden insight, a sudden knowing. The third question is, what is the blessings and the gifts from this new moon? Let's get into the energy, guys. So, energy of the new moon. I'll pull 3 cards, 1 from my moon deck and 2 from my tarot, and then I'll look at the bigger picture. We have Cancerian energy. A personal issue reaches resolution. This is the energy of this new moon. Your hard work is paying off. I'll pull 2 tarot to go with that, and I'll discuss the energies. I'll discuss the findings. Let's have a look. New moon energy. What is this? 4 of Cups, moon in Cancer. And we have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. So as you can see, we have pulled a heavy Cancerian energy. Home, children, family, mother, womb, ancestral past. However, with this new moon, and I'm feeling really warm inside when I say this, a personal issue reaches resolution. Cancer energy is all about your tribe. It is your first relationship with peers, with mother, father, with your tribe, siblings. And with the 4 cups showing up, there's something that you've had to learn that you were not seeing. And this is an internal. The universe wanted to give you tests. It wanted to give you lessons because you needed to figure out something, an internal emotion that was buried so deep that it may not have been shown to you in this lifetime even. Or it may have been lost. It may have been abandoned along the way on the journey of life. And this new moon is coming in to say, you've managed now to heal your heart and to open up to receive your divine feminine nurture, love. Cancerian energy is all about the mother energy. Remember, this is not gender specific. This is an energy, the feminine nurture. The feminine energy is also about creativity. It's your sacral chakra. It's the womb. There's some kind of energy around this Cancerian ancestral that you are now birthing in you, because we've pulled the Ace of Wands, relighting a fire. You could see this as the Kundalini energy, the fire. This is the energy that's rising within you. Something had to be burnt away in order for this new beginning to start. And with this new moon, as I said, it's going to give insights into what it is that we've been working through. Now we're going to go on to the second question, which is, what messages, truths, insights are coming in with this new moon in Scorpio? What do we have? Show the world the real you. Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy is all about the community spirit. Love and be loved. Sharing, kindness, humanitarian. Aquarius energy also is being okay with being different. And in order for us to do that, we have to go in and do some internal work. Heal those not good enough wounds. Put them boundaries in place. Let's see what else goes with that, with the tarot. The Nine of Swords. There's something coming in to end some kind of internal nightmare. You can see here, there's a woman, and she's not very happy. There's something that's been keeping you awake. Now, the Swords energy is mental. It's also our nervous system. And this card is a Gemini energy. It's Mars in Gemini. Mars is our masculine. Gemini is the communication, again ruled by Mercury, where we've been in that overprotective masculine, where we've been in that scattered energy of doing. This is the internal message right now, and this is where the truth is coming in. But in order for us to get those truths, get those insights, remember, Scorpio is the depth of our emotional intuition world. And we need the silence. We need the peace. We need to sit with our energies, to feel. When we're too heavy in this energy, we are too scattered and distracted. And there might be something that you are missing. There's a gift that you have from the learning, from the past, from your ancestral wounds, that you're here to share with the world. Remember, show the world the real you. What else do we have? What else is coming in? Now this is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. Again, it's a very fast moving energy. Something's coming in very quickly. The two cards I've pulled here, this is air, which is a masculine, and this is fire, which is masculine. It's very fast moving energy. And the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is Venus in Sagittarius. So Venus is about our love for self, our self-love, our value. It could even be how we value ourselves, where we hold any wounds to do with money, relationships. Money equals on an energetic vibration of self-value. Where have you held the not good enough wound? This is where you are getting insights, where it's time now. You've healed them. You've faced your biggest fears and you've transformed your heart. Question number 3. What is or what are the blessings from this new moon. A fiery climax approaches Aries energy. Aries is ruled by Mars, and Scorpio is also co-ruled by Mars along with Pluto. Mars is that masculine fire, drive. It rules the root chakra, but also Mars rules the physical body. Some of you are getting blessings and gifts around that physical element of your body where you've been holding on to a lot of dense negativity. So any ill health, any fatigue, also passion. Passion resides in this masculine, fiery Mars energy, Aries energy. You're getting your mojo back. Hallelujah, that's all I can say. Because I've been going through it, guys, just like everybody else. And it's a pleasure to see this fiery, beautiful energy. Now, what I'm drawn to, we're in a very rare astrological alignment with Pisces energy. It's coming to cleanse, heal, release. And I did say, and I do say, 2025 is the year of shedding, of releasing, completions. And we are cleansing. We are cleansing away what no longer serves us. And that's in our body too. So at this time with this moon, it is about honouring the past. But it is now time, it's not aligning with you, so it's being cleansed. With this new moon, it might be a great time to do these, to tap into Kundalini energy, which is fire, but also movement of the physical body where we can hold on to them emotions. If we don't move the energy, it gets stuck and stagnant and causes disease and illness. So this is saying a fiery climax approaches. Let's see what the tarot have to say with this. 5 of Swords, conflict. Now remember, this is the gifts and the blessings, so this is going to be positive. Wow. I mentioned earlier that this new moon aligns with the Mercury retrograde and that there's some truths coming in. Remember, these can be internal truths, but these can be external truths too. Where is it where you have been in conflict, whether internally or externally with other people? There's something coming in to set you free. Now remember, we've pulled here a fiery climax. This might come in where you take on the strength of Aries. Aries has grown, the masculine within you has grown and matured. This is the whole process of healing, where we go to a higher understanding, where we bring in more compassion, kindness for ourselves and for others. And like I said, when I opened up this reading, you might not have understood why the past dealt you this conflict, this situation, the loss, the sadness, the grief. But there's answers coming in right now from the depths of your being, and you trusted. And you don't fear the past anymore. So whatever's coming back from the past, you face some big fears and you've transformed from your heart. Nobody can take that from you. The past can only disable you if you allow it to. It's time to take back your power. I feel like with this new moon, there's some insights, some truths where you're going to stand in your power. What a beautiful energy. Okay guys, I'm going to end now with the intuitive whispers. This is going to be a collective energy reading where I read from the cards and I'll read you the deeper meaning from the book. Before I do, guys, if you want to hit that subscribe button, it's free. Just hit that button on your left hand side. I think it's down there somewhere. Okay, let's get into this. Do like, subscribe, share this if with anybody that you feel might need some guidance with this energy, because it is intense right now. We are shedding, and shedding's not easy. Right, let's get into the collective intuitive whispers message. What is the collective energy, please, for this new moon in Scorpio? what do we have? Unraveling. Well, the first thing I want to say with this is look at the red, the root chakra. And we have here a lotus flower. I always associate the lotus flower with the heart chakra, the 33 petals of the heart. Now, I think it's actually it does look like a heart. But I also want to see here, it looks like volcanic fire, volcanic rock, the heat, the intensity. Something's burning away. But something had to burn away in order for you to rebirth. Remember that Kundalini energy I was speaking about earlier. There's something deep here because it's deep within. This is in the core, the Earth's core. Let me read to you what this message is. It's a number 2. So let me see what the book has to say from this. So remember, we're unraveling. We are unraveling. So this card says, unraveling is an opportunity to let go of the parts of yourself that have been holding you back. This transformation journey back to your intuitive self is like peeling off the layers of an onion. Each layer that is uncovered brings a deeper understanding of yourself, creating a new confidence and ease. By choosing this card, you are ready to peel off another layer. Where are you feeling more stuck in your life? Is it work, romance, self-confidence? In order to unravel, you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Look inward to uncover fears and insecurities in this area. But remember, vulnerability is a superpower, not a weakness. The more you understand yourself, the freer you will become. So this is a little bit of how to unravel. So this card says, the unraveling process will help you tap into your subconscious. Remember I said Scorpio is the subconscious. It's the deep emotional psyche. I'm going back to the book now. And uncover what has been blocking you from reaching your full potential. Grab a notebook. Write this prompt at the top of your page and fill in the blanks. So the prompt is, my lack of self-confidence in brackets, is holding me back from ... and then allow yourself to write freeform for 3 pages, or whatever you want to do. I think 3 pages is a bit extreme, but whatever. Don't take your pen off the page. Don't write to make sense or read it back. Write with curiosity and just keep writing. Now, you have started the journey of unraveling. From here, you can begin to rebuild yourself into the person you choose to be. I want to go back to, that was a little bit of my Aries control there, where it said, free form, write for 3 pages, don't take your pen off the page. And I thought that was a little bit extreme, but that's just me. Maybe so. Yeah, let go of control. I think the message is here, guys. Let go of control. Trust. Whatever comes out, it doesn't have to make sense right now. It might be that you come back to it. Interesting. I'm going to pull another one. But it's only been 18 minutes since I'll keep it under 20. Yeah, you're more powerful than you know. That's like a sacral chakra energy there. You're more powerful than you know. One final message for this new moon in Scorpio. What's the energy? Trust yourself. Wow. I feel like you've already done this. This is heart chakra. There's the wisdom. There's the owl. The wise owl. And the third eye. The heart, the eye, and the wisdom. And the womb. Interesting. The eye, the heart, and the womb of Cancer, the womb of the mother, the womb of creation. Trust yourself. Let me read you a little bit about what this one says. 2 and 6 on this card is number 8. Numerology 8 is about power. Scorpio resides in the 8th house, where we have had power struggles with ourselves and with others. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. What this card says is, trust is not given, it's earned. This applies to other people, but also to yourself. Do you trust that you will make the right choice for yourself? Do you trust that you will guide yourself away from the trouble and onto the right path? If there is even a small doubt, let's work on earning back the whole trust. Ultimately, no one knows you better than you know yourself. So you must strengthen your internal trust to feel empowered in the world. What does trust really mean to you? Safety, truth-telling, authenticity? When you learn your own definition of trust, you can begin to build upon it. By trusting yourself, it is much easier to trust the world around you. And how to trust yourself. So the questions here is, who do I trust most in the world? Why do I trust that person? How does that person make me feel? How can I trust myself more fully? Now, this is very interesting. Scorpio is a deep, very private energy. Scorpio, on the higher expression, it's about loyalty. If you have a friend that's a Scorpio or has heavy placements in Scorpio, or a partner or a family member, they are loyal to the core. However, if you do anything to upset, or you're not authentic, you distrust, there's a part of that Scorpionic energy that will back away, it will hold back, or it will walk away. Now that's a brilliant compass to have. However, if you're a wounded Scorpio energy, you can bring out the sting, you can manipulate, you can be in defensive mode, and you can also push away love. So trust yourself right now. Open your heart and your third eye. And this is where the inner knowing will come in with this new moon. Trust your heart. Okay, guys? Have a great new moon in Scorpio. Take care.